Welcome everyone to South Kitsap High School and Senior Night 2018. We're coming to you live right here on SKTV, Wave Digital Cable Channel 205, and we're also streaming this game live in high definition on YouTube. You can find a link to the game by going to the school website, school district homepage, click on the YouTube link, and you can watch the game in high definition. Tonight, the Wolves are taking on the Puyallup High School Vikings. I'm Phil Nenninger, and joining me in the booth tonight are a couple of SK juniors and video production students, Gabe Wynn and Gavin Morkert. Gabe, this looks like a beautiful night for football. For October here, couldn't ask for a better weather, better stadium, but we have a real tough opponent in the Vikings. Currently on top of the league, 5-1, ranked number 3 in the state, and South Kitsap still looking for their first win. What are you looking forward to in this game?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all the seniors put their heart onto the field since this is the last time they're going to be able to play for this school. And I know for a fact that a lot of the seniors are going to get emotional tonight, but they will put everything they have onto this field.
It's one of those things where anything can happen. That's why you play the game. On paper, this game really does not look favorable for the Wolves, but senior night brings out a lot of emotion. We have a nice full stands here, and hopefully we can get something done here in this game. So we're going to go ahead and give you the starting offensive lineup for the South Kitsap Wolves. Gabe, you want to go ahead and present that?
Yeah. So for a quarterback, we have Hezekiah Moore, number 8, Tyson Carter, number 9 for a running back, Scott Camello, number 10 for a tight end, Alec Johnson, number 12 for wide receiver, Deshaun Keel, number 13, he's a wide receiver. And then at left tackle, we have Trenton George. At right guard, we have Zoe Pangolin. At center, we have Jacob Johnson. At left guard, we have Evan Laudenslager. At right tackle, we have Ethan Fregoso. And at wide receiver, we have Taryn Krumsick.
And why don't you go ahead, Gavin, give us the starting defense for the Wolves.
At a linebacker, we have Zach Wahalik. At another linebacker, we have Scott Camello. At cornerback, we have Alec Johnson. Also at cornerback, we have Logan Noy. A free safety, we have Angelico Lund. Linebacker at Matthew Burns. At defensive end, we have Darren Amin. Defensive tackle, we have Zoe Pangolin. Defensive end, we have Mason Quinn. Linebacker, we have Ethan Fregoso.
So we have the color guard for the South Kitsap and JROTC taking the field, and the South Kitsap band under the direction of Gary Graham will perform the national anthem. Colors are presented members by South's outstanding NROTC, and they do a wonderful job for us here. So we'll come back to the rest of the defense after this.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please join to Gary Graham and the 2018 senior band for the playing of our national anthem.
Again, that was the South Kitsap band. It was actually, missing their senior contingent as the seniors were all recognized, walking on out the field with their parents, getting recognized tonight. We also had the cheerleaders getting recognized and the senior football team members. A lot of students who put a lot of time and effort into these programs, and it's great to recognize them on their last home game. One of the things we got going on here tonight is, we unfortunately for the announcers are wearing the maroon on gray uniforms, which means we really, from our point of view, cannot see the numbers. So we're going to be doing the best we can to point out who's doing what, but understand that to us from up on top of the school, those numbers pretty much just blur out into that gray, so please have some patience with us. Captains are coming on out to the field. And it sounds like, looks like Gavin did an awesome job of getting us the whole defense, starting defense for South Kitsap. So, we're great to have him here with us. So, Gabe, what's it been like around school? You know some of these football players personally. How are they doing? This tough year for them so far.
It is kind of a tough year, but they are persevering. Today in the locker room, I was walking past them after school, and I looked in there, and I couldn't tell if they've won every single game this year or if they lost every game. They were all just so excited just to be out here to play for this amazing school.
And tradition, if I remember from in the school district, is the parents kind of sneak in the night before the last senior game and decorate the lockers. I'm sure that helped the mood a bit.
Yeah, they were all eating some snacks and stuff. It was pretty funny.
Oh, good. I'm glad they're having a good time. They put a lot of effort into this program, and it's just great to recognize these seniors tonight. Looks like South Kitsap won the toss and has chosen to receive the ball, so they'll start on offense. Puyallup, like I said earlier, ranked number 3 in the state. Their only loss coming to a very difficult Union team, I believe, that's ranked number 1 in the state, and they lost by a couple points. So this could be a team that makes the final, the final game and gets all the way to the state championship. So this will be a fun game to watch. We get to see some kids maybe who will move on, and again, kind of a tough game for South. They play in a good league. This isn't the old Narrows League, where
South Kitsap was the one feared school.
Yep. This South Sound League is definitely difficult, but that's how you get better. Programs get better. South has gone through a number of coaches in the last few years, and it always takes a little while to develop your program. So it'll be interesting to see how this program redevelops with new style of football being played here.
I think this is the first time in a couple years we've incorporated the tight end. Usually we've not really ran with the tight end.
Yeah, I know last year year before last especially, we were running basically four wideouts and one running back. So definitely
changing up a little bit.
Changing things up, and again, that always takes some time. So ready to kick off for the Vikings is number 3, Carter Pierce. And here we go in the way. So he'll get all the way to the end zone, so South Kitsap will take the ball out on 20. Important for South to get off to a good start. Certainly want to see them, even if they don't score, get a couple first downs and hopefully drive the ball a little bit. Funny to see South huddled up. I don't think I've seen that all year. So coming on out, they have 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right, single back. And first play the pass play. And receivers hit immediately and it's incomplete. Again, unfortunately, I can't give you a number, but that's a play that South needs to be careful on, because that defensive back gets there just a second earlier. I think he's walking into a touchdown with that ball. So they definitely had that play read. So 2nd down, 10 for South. Same formation. Hands it off to the running back up the middle.
Good run by Tyson Carter.
So he'll pick up a couple of yards here and make it 3rd and about 7. So gain of 3. South comes out with trips to the right. Another pass play. Ezekiel has some time. Ball's caught. Gain of about 4 yards. So nice to get that reception. Gain some yardage, but it does bring up 4th down. So South will be punting. South gets that busy. You will see a lot of pink on the players. This is their breast cancer awareness game. They do honor all the cancer survivors and people with cancer by wearing those colors. So
Good pump by Chase Peterson.
fair catch. Ball is bobbled, but recovered by number 18. That's Darius Morrison from the Vikings. So we'll get to see the Vikings offense. And one of the tough things when you have these hurry-up offenses is, when you don't get those first downs, you really don't burn much time off the clock. So, Puyallup is also running a spread formation, 2 receivers on both sides, and we have a timeout on the field for some reason. Not sure what that was for, but we get the ready to play. So, comes out with a pass play. Gain of about 18 yards, and that was caught by, looks like number 5, Cohen Cleek from Puyallup Vikings. So 1st and 10. Second play is quarterback scrambling off to the right-hand side. He's got some room. Gained about 7 yards. So Puyallup has the ball at the 37-yard line of South Kitsap, and it'll be 2nd and 4. They have 3 receivers off to the left side of the field, and they are marching. So see if South can make some adjustments, get on in and stop them. Good job by the end to take the quarterback on the option play. Ball's carried by number 8, Kyle Kramer. You can't take both players, and his job is, get the first one, which is the quarterback, so force the pitch. So one thing we're going to see is a lot of plays tonight because neither team huddles up much, and they're both at the line ready to snap the ball right away. So pass play. Ooh, through the hands of number 17, Justin Haas. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Puyallup again not huddling up. 3 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 over on the right. It is nice and loud outside. The student section's going, cheerleaders are going. We do have a end around off to the right. Carrying the ball is number 2, Ethan Stewart. And he'll pick up, looks like about 4 yards. So brings up 3rd down for Puyallup. So if South can stop him here, it'd be great. It's 3rd and about 6 from the 27. Same formation. 3 receivers over on the left-hand side. This is a run up the middle. Oh, he's breaking some tackles. South finally gets him down at the 16-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. So the Vikings have the ball 1st and 10 at the 16. But between these two offenses, we're going to see a lot of quick plays, it looks like, and a lot of offense. So pass play out to the right-hand side. Breaks through a couple of receivers, and they score. So Puyallup scores. That's number 5. Cleek with the touchdown. And Puyallup will come on out and try for the extra point. So here's a replay of that. It's really, short pass pretty well covered once they get there. Just a missed tackle right there. Allows the Puyallup Vikings to score. So handling the kick is number 3, Carter Pierce. The kick is up, and it's good. So it's 9:44 into the first quarter, and it's 7-0 Puyallup. So Gabe and Gavin, what do you think? That's some big players over there on the Puyallup sideline. They certainly seem to be fast, too.
Yeah, and on that last play, I'm definitely going to give props to Puyallup's quarterback, making a perfect read, reading that defensive back, throwing it to the wide receiver, and making stuff happen.
Yeah, nice play. You got to give him credit for it. Good scheme, nice play. And they coming down, like we said, we knew this was going to be a tough game coming into it. We know this is a difficult team to play. So it would be nice to see, like I said, SB South Kitsap put together a drive and move the ball a little bit, burn some time off the clock, see what we can do. So the officials bring out the ball. From our perspective, again, we can't see the numbers, but I believe that's might be Dashawn Keel. And I'm not sure who the other, if that's
Possibly Tyson Carter.
I was going to say possibly Tyson. Getting ready to receive the kick. Again, unfortunately for us, all we can see is the gray. We can't see the maroon. So last kick went in the end zone. See if we get a return off this one.
Kick to Tyson.
All right, so he's going to bring up the left-hand side. He's got some blocking. Nice haul. Excellent return. Brings the ball out to the 31-yard line. Then the Wolves will start from there. So great job by Carter bringing the ball out.
One thing I really like about Tyson is he's really patient with the ball. He has trust in his teammates, trusting that they'll put a good block out there for him.
Doesn't try to do too much.
Yeah, and that play shows exactly how that could benefit the team.
Yeah, he took it pretty much straight on up the hole that was there and got good yardage out of it. So South to start on the plus side of 30, which is a great field position for him. Got man motion. And we're going to start with a run up the middle. And good yardage. Excellent play. Good blocking up front. So that brings the ball to 38. That's a gain of 7.
Again, Tyson with the run.
And the thing with that play, that really shows the fight in the players because he was hit at about the line of scrimmage but still managed to get those yards after contact. Just really impressive.
High snap, another run by Tyson. Makes a nice cut. Picks up the first down. Great job. Nice to see South Kitsap moving the ball. First down at the 44. So from a fan standpoint, this is what we're looking for. Get this offense moving. Take some time off the clock and see, get into good field position. This time it's a fake pass.
Good toss
play.
to Deshaun Keel.
And Keel picks it up, and that's a big gain for South Kitsap.
Good throw by Hezekiah Moore.
19-yard gain. Ball down to the 36-yard line. Another first down for South Kitsap.
Marching down the field.
Yeah, we really need to keep this momentum moving throughout this drive, and hopefully we can get something to happen at the end of it.
Another handoff inside, and Puyallup reads that, and a tackle in the backfield made by number 29, Connor Jansen from Puyallup Vikings. So unfortunately, that's a loss of 4 yards. And this is unfortunately a little bit what we've seen all year, where we get going on drive, and then we have a bad play, and we can't recover. So hopefully we can change that around and recover from this one. So it brings up second and 14. And really, we're probably in 4-down territory anyway, so. Pass play. Keel picks up the ball, makes a couple guys miss, and brings the ball up to about the 33-yard line. So nice pickup, 6 yard pickup there. You're gonna mark it 34. So brings up 3rd and 8. Again, South gets able to execute some plays, and against a real tough team. This is a good confidence builder. Another pass play. Going deep for the ball. Some contact between the players, but we do have a flag on the play. Flag is down at about the 20-yard line, where you would think it'd be an illegal contact of some sort or a hold on defense. It is a defensive hold, so. South Kitsap obviously will accept that penalty. I believe the yards will lead to a 1st down here, so. First down, South Kitsap at the 24-yard line. That's one way to have a hold, but they're doing a great job on offense. South again getting the play in from the sideline. Line up, they have 2 receivers out to the left-hand side of the formation this time. One to the right, single back on the right-hand side. Again, play action, pass in the middle.
Good catch.
Excellent job keeping control of the ball. And nice gains. Another 7 yards for South Kitsap, 2nd down.
Good catch by Nicholas Rhinestone.
I'm fortunate to have these juniors up here because they have a little bit better eyesight than I do, because I certainly can't see those numbers at all. So 2nd and 3 for South Kitsap at the 17-yard line. The coaches have a good play calling going right now. This will be a run up the middle for no gain. So South may have lost just a little bit, maybe a yard on the play. I'll bring up 3rd and 4. Again, Puyallup definitely has a size advantage over South Kitsap there.
But we make up with it in heart.
Yep. And we're moving the ball, which is exactly what we need to see. The 2 receivers on the left side, the pass play, going long to Deshaun Keel. It's a little bit too long, so that will bring up 4th down. So it'd be about a 35-yard or so field goal attempt to South One, probably 36-yard field goal attempt, and I think they're going to go for it in 4th and 4. I think they figure they need the points. And field goals aren't going to do it. How do you feel about this, giving up an opportunity for 3? Looks like South's going to call timeout and talk it over.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're going to decide to do here.
Well, it's obvious Puyallup is able to put points on the board, so.
I don't think that they were expecting this type of fire belly from our offense, though.
Yeah, and like I said, senior night, there's a lot of emotions running with a lot of these players. It's their last home game. I mean, they would like nothing better than to win this game, and go out with a bang. They do have 2 other away games coming up to finish off the season, but this is the last time they'll be on this field. And I remember for my son that's important. This is a game you always remember. So We do have, a nice sized crowd out here tonight for senior night. That's always great to see. Bands going. We have a, good student section going, all in pink. And again, just the team spirit and school spirit is definitely up. So that's wonderful to see. 2 receivers on the left this time. Running backs over the left side. Blitz coming. They pick it up. He's going to be right at the first down marker. So it's really going to depend on the spot here. So South picks up the first down on 4th and 4. So excellent job. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Great play.
Coach obviously has faith in his passing game, and great to see that completion. Great to see South marching down the field. Handoff inside. Nice gain. He picks up about 3 yards, but it's a much nicer run than the 3 yards showed. Made a couple moves in the hole to pick up those 3 yards. So. Puyallup making some substitutions. Looks like they're trading out a lineman for a linebacker, is what it looks like to me, based on size alone. But
you never know.
So 2nd down and about 7 for South. Pass play again, going deep to the end zone. Oh, so close. Just overthrew him.
Pass intended for Alec Johnson, number 12.
And that was open. Alec made an excellent move at the line of scrimmage, get past the back, and a little bit softer throw. Would have had 6 there, but 3rd down. 3rd and 7. We can get a first down inside the 4-yard line. This is a run play up the middle.
Great run by Tyson Carter.
Excellent run. And it's a first down. 1st and goal from the 3 for South Kitsap. And this gets the fans excited.
This gets everyone excited.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because we've worked our way down.
If South snaps the ball, they got 12 men on the field. Puyallup had to call a timeout, or they would have gotten caught with too many men on the field. So that was the South's offense hurry up. And I don't know if you all can hear
That really
this.
excites our South Kitsap offense.
The offense is excited. They're calling for the crowd. The crowd's excited. This place is alive right now. This is a lot of fun to be here.
If you're not here, come on down.
So exactly what we wanted to see from the offense. Put together a nice drive. Let's get some points at the end, and take it to them. It's senior night, and it's obvious. But our cheerleaders have some assistance from some of our younger audience down there, and that's kind of a tradition here at South Kitsap too. So, all right. So we start out with 1st and goal from the 3. Man motion for South Kitsap. High snap. Fake. Whoa. Ball thrown behind the receiver. Defensive back got his hands on it, but couldn't call it in. Hold in. So that'll bring up 2nd goal from the 3. But South a little fortunate there to not have that picked off. You got to figure Puyallup's going to bring a blitz every time just right now, so you got to get rid of that ball quickly. Another pass play. Oh. Good pass. Ball is dropped in the end zone. So that'll bring up third down. Third and goal. Here comes the snap. This time it's a run up the middle. There is a flag. See what the call is. So the call is on defense. So South will has a choice of fourth and goal, I think, from the 1, or third and goal from the 1.5. I think it's obvious you take the penalty, move the ball up 1.5 yards, and get the extra down. So bring up third down, ball's at the 1 yard line. Well, it's actually inside the 1. So I have to tell you, this is the one time when I wish we weren't always in shotgun formation, because this is hard to stop a quarterback from this point with a silent count. Quarterback's decent size, you can get in there and we have stoppage of play. There's a flag on the field. I think it's going to be against South Kitsap. It was before the snap. Nope, we have encroachment against defense. So that'll move the ball about a half foot closer.
Hey, we'll take everything we can get.
Yeah, we're linemen through the flag. It looked like they were going to get a penalty in South Kitsap, but the ball is literally 3 inches from the goal line. So, kind of saw that coming. They blitzed everybody, brought everybody, and unfortunately South's going to lose yardage, and it's down at the 4 yard line where it'll be fourth and goal. So South will obviously be going for it here.
No reason not to.
Let's see if we get 6 on the board. I actually wouldn't mind. You could probably get away with a run play here if we wanted to. But now it's pass play, and it ball almost intercepted. Great job by the receiver, number 10,
Scott Camello,
to break up that pass play. So it will be a turnover on downs. The good news is the ball's all the way down at the Puyallup 4 yard line. Hopefully our defense can hold up and get the ball back in good field position.
Yep, Puyallup's definitely going to have to work for this one.
So Puyallup comes out with 2 receivers on each side, single back. Quarterback throws it and throws it over the head of the receiver. So intent for number 2, Ethan Stewart. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 4 yard line. It'd be great to see if our line can get in there, get either a holding call or South playing their defensive backs up, which is unusual. On the right side, at least, they're pretty tight. Normally, I see them back about 10 yards, and we do have pass play. Nice completion for Puyallup. The ball's coming on out to the 16 yard line.
Captures made by number 17, Justin Haas.
So I think that's where they go when they need a big play. He seems to be their big play receiver. Back to Haas again. And he's fighting through some South Kitsap players. Picks up about 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2. They're at the 24. Puyallup all ready for a snap.
Sideline warning, South Kitsap.
So players or coaches getting too close to the field there for South Kitsap. The first one's only a warning. It can become a penalty though. This plays a run off left-hand side.
There's a flag.
Flag on. Looks like it's going to be an area of holding. So hopefully this is coming back.
Holding, offense.
So that'll be a 10-yard penalty from bringing up 2nd and 12. So not going to be a lot of discussion on this. I think South will take this penalty because otherwise we had a bit 8-yard gain. So can hear the South Kitsap student section is definitely that drive powered them up, and they are getting really loud right now, calling for defense. So they march off the penalty. And that'll bring up 2nd and 14. Sharp's ready for a snap. We'll get the ready to play. And again, it's a handoff off the left-hand side. Pretty good run up to about the 20-yard line, so they'll get about half the yards they need for first down. So they're at the 20, they need to get to 26 to get a first down, and it's 3rd down and 6. Drop waiting for the play from the sideline. They have 3 receivers over to the right, 1 to the left. Pass play, quarterback rolls to the right. And he's got an open receiver. Fumble
On the field.
And South Kitsap recovers.
And it's taken down at about the 50-yard line.
South Kitsap ball at the 49 of Puyallup. So again,
Picked up by Logan Inouye.
great job by South Kitsap defense getting the turnover and starting with the ball on the Puyallup side of the field. I don't think Puyallup expected this much fight out of South Kitsap. You know, coming on in, I think they were thinking this would be a bit of a mismatch. But South is giving it to them. So quick out for South Kitsap, and the ball goes through the hands of number 5.
Nicholas Reinstein.
So don't think he was going to get much anyway, but you know, Puyallup was right there. The problem with those quick outs is you got to be real strong arms when the ball gets there fast. And when it's so far away, it just kind of gives the defense time to fill over. So 2nd and 10 for South. 2 receivers to the right. The handoff up the middle. Breaks out to the right side. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for South Kitsap. So Puyallup made a little bit of adjustments on those runs to try to shut that down. This will bring up 3rd and 10. Again, from the Puyallup 49-yard line. Don't know if South would go for it on 4th down from here, but see if they get some yards to get first down. Pass play coming on up. Quarterback's got time. And ball in and out of hands of the receiver.
Alec Johnson, number 12.
And South will send out the punting unit. So punting for South Kitsap is number 18.
Chase Peterson.
And back for Puyallup is, don't know, we can't see the number. So nice punt by Chase, heading off to the sidelines. It's going to be inside
Oh,
the 20.
wow.
Great punt.
The ball stops at the 3-yard line.
Took a big SK bounce there at the end.
So Puyallup will start with the ball at the 3. See if South Kitsap can stop them again or get a turnover down here. We got about 17 seconds left in the first half, so we're only going to get 1 or 2 plays in, the first quarter. South Kitsap jumps off sides. So trying to make something happen. And I know what they're trying to do there, and I think they thought they had the snap count and went for it, and Puyallup had changed the count. So brings up 1st and 5 from the 7-yard line, 8-yard line. Quick pass out. Caught by number 5, Cohen Cleek. Just across for 1st down. That'll be across the 15-yard line. 1st down Vikings.
Please set 5.8 seconds on the clock.
So we have timeout for a clock adjustment.
9.8.
So adding a little bit of time back onto the clock there. Another pass play for Puyallup. Quarterback pulls it down, starts running with it. South Kitsap's there, but he outruns it to the sideline. So out of bounds at the 23-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. Well, I gotta say, guys, this is the best first quarter I've seen South play this year. The offense moved the ball, defense got a turnover, stood up Puyallup. Again, a real good, strong team, and they're sticking with them. So, any other activities at school for senior night? I know we had band members out there, we had cheerleader parents out there.
You could find posters all around the school and in the hallway and the gym with all the seniors' names on it.
And then today for WTV, instead of our normal anchors, we had some senior cheerleaders and senior football players anchor the news for us today, which was a really cool experience.
I'm sure it was cool for them too, something they don't usually get to do.
Yeah, most definitely.
So we're going to start the quarter. It's 7-0 Puyallup. I have to say, it's the least amount of points South has allowed in the first quarter, by playing home game at least. And we're going to start with 2nd and 3. Puyallup has the ball on the 24-yard line. So they have 3 receivers over to the left. Quick pass play out to the left side. That may make some moves. Picks up about 6-yard line. 6 yards. That is enough for a 1st down. Again, same formation with 3 receivers to the right-hand side here. Quick pass play out to the right side. Fast receiver.
Caught by number 5, Cohen Cleek.
There is a flag on the play.
Holy. Offense.
So that'll bring the ball back. That is from the spot of foul. Looks like they're marking a penalty at the 40. That'll mark them on back. 10 yards and bring up the remain first down. Be first and about 9, looks like. So they march off the penalty.
The atmosphere in this stadium tonight is electric.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun to be here tonight. Makes it a little bit hard to announce. It's been so noisy. So we got 3 receivers on the left this time. Quarterback's rolling that way. Low looking deep. Receiver got deep. Nice job
Knocked
by the
down.
back. That should be an incomplete pass. Oh, they're marking it? Yeah, incomplete. One was marking it kind of as a fumble, the other referee kind of said no, never really got it, which South would love the ball, but I agree with that call. He never really had it.
Great defense.
Yeah, once again, that definitely shows that hustle defense from South.
You know, if he hadn't stayed with it, that definitely would have been a reception. So I think our back went after the ball 2 or 3 times to knock it out real quick there.
Run up the middle by number 10, Jacob Holcomb. Another holding call by offense against the Vikings.
These calls this half have really been going our way.
Yes, they have. So that brings us back about to the. So we repeat our second down right now.
So it brings up second and 15 about. So again, same formation. 3 receivers over to left side. The back is, I'm going to say, it looks like the ball might come from, they throw the screen across the middle. Excellent tackling job.
Number 10, Scott Camillo.
Camillo did a great job, one-on-one tackle open field. Stopped a much bigger play, so it did gain. It brings up 3rd and 4.
Reception made by Justin Haas once again.
So ball's on 36 for Puyallup, and they need to get pretty much to 39 for first down. And it's a handoff inside. South meets him, but he gains about 7. Goes up to the 43-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. So seeing some good plays by defense here. Let's hope they can keep it up and man motion for Puyallup.
Flag on the play.
Throw it to the guy
Flag
with
on
the
the field.
motion. Flag way in the backfield. We'll see what this call is. Don't think it'll be delay of game. That's one thing I can pretty much guarantee you. Yeah. So that's going to come on back. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
A lot of penalties against this Vikings offense defense.
Yeah, they've. I'm not sure what the amount is, but they've definitely had quite a few in this first half. So the question is, can you overcome it? So far, they've been able to. Hopefully, one of these times they can't, and we'll force either a turnover or get the ball back. Ball's marked back to the 38-yard line.
Let's hope they take advantage of the penalties that we're getting right now.
1st and 15. Again, 3 receivers over on the left side of the formation. Big handoff. And out to number 6. That's
Ben Rodriguez.
and he is picked up about 6 yards. We do have a player down, looks like. So that's the South Kitsap player on the far sideline down.
He is moving, which is a good sign.
Sitting on up right now, so hopefully it's nothing major. So walking off under his own power, and they'll bring somebody in for a play. Again, unfortunately, we really can't see a number from up here, but he looks like he's fine.
It looks to me like it was number 22, Angelico Lund.
So I think he'll be okay. Again, we have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Puyallup, and I'd be a little worried about that receiver up top going along. But no, they run up the middle, so. So Lund's running right on back in, so whoever it was not major, so that's great. Looks like South is bringing up some tight players. They might give it away a little bit too early.
Oh, right through the hands of the South Kitsap cornerback.
Logan Anoy.
So Anoy read that one beautifully. Brings up 4th down, so South defense held on. Stopped them. Getting ready to punt is number 3, looks like Carter Pierce.
Excuse us, that was Riley Escolta, number 2.
And South is going to let the ball go. So the ball is down at the 4-yard line. So South will start, 1st and 10 from their own 4. They're down 7-0 here in the first half. Second quarter, there's about 9 minutes left. See if they can put together another drive and get some points this time. The first play is a handoff up the middle. Gain's about 1. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 9 to go. South will be impressive, able to drive the ball on this Puyallup defense. So. Back to pass. Nice gain. Gain of about 8 yards. They'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Good reception by Deshaun Keel.
So South has a lot of options here. They have less than a yard to go to get the 1st down. Keep this drive moving. So we still have a nice loud fan base going. They're excited. South Snaps the ball, runs up the middle. And it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a little bit short, but it's going to be close.
Appears to be an injury on the field. It's always terrible to see high school athletes get injured.
This is something that, it doesn't matter what team you're rooting for, what school you're from. Nobody wants to see any of these student athletes get hurt. South Kitsap does have an excellent athletic training staff, which is great, but, this is just the one thing nobody wants to see from any side. So they're sending the teams off, so this is going to be a little bit of a longer timeout. We're hoping this young man's okay. We don't know who it is yet. Like I said, unfortunately, kind of hard for us to see numbers. I do believe it's one of the South Kitsap linemen. Is one of you able to get the number?
I can't see from here, no.
Yeah. But obviously, hope he's all right. He was moving his legs and stuff, so that's always good to see. Still moving in. They are getting him up. Puyallup's athletic med also came over. Looks like it may be. It looks like it's a right leg injury.
Number 52.
Yeah, it looks to me like it's number 52, Zoe Pengalingen.
Definitely not what you want to see on senior night.
Calling out the punt team.
So we'll be 4th down for South Kitsap as they get Zoe off the field, and I think he just knew right away it was not minor. He's not really putting any weight on his right leg, so that's unfortunate.
Calling back the punt team.
So South will go for it on 4th and a foot from their own 13-yard line. They're just going to try to get him off sides. So I think South Kitsap is just trying to draw them off sides, see what they, see if they can pick up a free first down. Which the ball's kind of been bouncing their way, so why not give it a try?
Student section is very excited tonight. Hear them all the way up here in the booth.
So we have a timeout on the field. We do have 7:20 left in this first half. South playing the best football they played all year. They are down by 7, but
Calling out our punt team.
so that'll be number 18 for South Kitsap
Chase Peterson.
punting, and handling the punt. I think it's number 4. It's hard. Again, we don't get a good angle here. Decor Branch. If that's what we got. Dakota Bramsey. But again, I could
High
be wrong.
punt.
Punts.
High.
High snap. Great job by Chase just to get the ball off. It's not going to be a great punt. It's going off at the 19, but he corralled that punt in the end zone. And still managed to get the kick off, so, it wasn't a safety. So you couldn't ask more on that play from kicker, punter. They do mark it out at the 16-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 for Puyallup at the South Kitsap 16. Quarterback's going to take off and try to run with it.
Lots of pressure.
And he gains about 5 yards. So great job by the defensive line getting on in. They could not get the pass off. Brings up 2nd and 5. And ball at South Kitsap 11. 3 receivers on the right, 1 over on the left, and a single back is going to be their formation. Quarterback's going to run the option play. Steps out of bounds at the 7. Brings up 3rd and 1. So Puyallup will run the ball up the middle. They do get enough for 1st down. They're down at the South Kitsap 3-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. What do you guys think? South helped them out last time, so see if we get another defensive stand here.
Our defense has been very alive tonight. A lot more alive than what I've noticed in these past other couple games. Maybe the pressure of senior night.
Quarterback takes off, tries to get around the end.
I don't know if he got in.
I think they're marking him.
He was short.
Just short at the 1 yard line. 1/2 yard line.
1/4 yard line.
So 2nd goal from inside the 1. I'm not sure why the safety's 10 yards back in the end zone. There we go. Come bring them on up. And well, Puyallup will score. They run the ball up the middle. That's number 6. Kyle Kramer was the. Number 8, Kyle Kramer, with the touchdown. Hard to stop him when they're on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, not much you can do about that one.
No, there is not.
So they're out for the extra point. And Ethan Stewart is in to try the point, number 2. And we're going to have a penalty before the kick.
Looks to me like it's going to be a false start.
False start on the kicker. Not sure when I saw that last, so that's
Definitely new to me.
So we'll make for a little bit longer try. It'll be about the equivalent of a 25-yard field goal. You can say there's another flag down, but it's the same flag.
Forgot to pick it up.
Forgot to pick it up, so. Kick is up.
And
And
it's
It's
good.
good.
So it was 6:11 left in the first half. That'll make the score 14-0 in favor of the Puyallup Vikings. But again, it looks like we have another South Kitsap player with injury coming off the field, being helped by one of his teammates. Hopefully it's minor, but that's number 10.
Scott Camillo.
Scott Camillo, one of our DBs, wide receivers. So hopefully it's just something get twisted and he's back in. So back for South is number 9.
Tyson Carter and number 13, Deshaun Keel.
And kicking off for Puyallup again will be number 3, Carter Pierce. And, if nothing else, South has proven that both of our returners can be dangerous. So hopefully we can get a nice, good return, get some good field position. Plenty of time to put some points on the board for South Kitsap. Been great to see the offense moving the ball and see the defense stiffening up. So here comes the kick. And it's going to go to the end zone. So we'll have a touchback, and South will start at the 20. And again, plenty of time for South Kitsap's offense to get things going. I'm going to start out with looks like 3 receivers over on the right-hand side, 1 on the left, 1 run, 1 back, and a handoff to the back and tries up the middle, does not work, and it's going to go for no gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. So South has actually kind of slowed up their offense a little bit from last couple games. They're huddling up the line, which they would do, but they're, I don't know if it's taking a little while longer to get the plays in, or coach decide, or they just want to take a little bit of time off the clock, make sure the defense gets a little bit of time to rest, just in case. But it was 4 or 5 seconds. You see our fans up there with all pink. Quick out pass. South is going to lose a yard, and that's complete to number 12.
Alec Johnson.
But Alec can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by number 44, Angel Sanchez from Puyallup's team.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
So ball's on the South Kitsap 19. And South will have 3 receivers over on the right side and 1 to the left. Blitz coming off the end.
Both sides. Quick pass to Tyson Carter. And once again, loses about a yard.
Now comes our punt team.
So again, 18, Chase Peterson be out there, and looks like number, I guess,
Number 10, Jacob Lacombe.
South looks like they might have had equipment issue, so they will swap out the player.
High
Another
snap
high
again.
And
Attempts to kick it.
that's could be a penalty. Puyallup picks it up.
And he's going to
Touchdown.
bring it
Touchdown.
right back.
That's number 17, Justin Haas.
Nothing Chase could have done about that. Just a high snap.
Yeah, no, he's did everything he could to get the ball out, get it, at least out of the end zone, and
Got it out to about the 10-yard. Then he just was able to run it back.
so definitely not the way South want to go. I don't see any flags on the field or anything. They are flags. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Illegal kicking against South Kitsap, that will be declined. I was going to say you can't do that. So the thing is that would have been the only reason why they would have accepted that is that would have been a offensive penalty in the end zone and a safety. So they could have had 2 points and they could have the 6.
On the kicking team, result is a touchdown, penalty on the kickoff.
So they're going to get it on the kickoff. So instead of, I don't know why you'd ever give up 6 points for 2. So
It's not golf.
now So they'll get the try after again. And again, this is Ethan Stewart. Ethan will point after, I believe.
Kick is up, and
It
kick
is good.
So it makes it 21-0 in the second quarter. We have about 3:45 left. Again, plenty of time for South Kitsap to put together a drive. There's certainly enough time for them to go down and score. We just need to get it together. So this is senior night. They did honor all of the senior parents from the band and the dance team and the cheerleaders, plus the football team out here tonight. And great to see all that. So again, back for South Kitsap is number 13, Deshaun Keel, and number 9,
Tyson Carter.
And Puyallup's not putting a team out there to kick off the ball. So, I'm waiting for the official to give him the ball. I think there he comes. Okay. So kicking off will be number 3, Carter Pierce. And they are going to walk off the 5-yard penalty, so he'll be kicking from the 45-yard line. Not sure what we're waiting for the officials. They marked off the 5 yards. Now they're moving the ball back to the 40-yard line. Not sure. We're not getting an explanation from the officials. So.
The illegal kicking penalty was declined. There was no offset on kickoff.
Okay, so the penalty was declined. That's why I thought they had a choice of taking the 2 points or the 6 points, but they don't enforce that one on the kickoff. So we're already getting away. And the kick is going on up. It looks like Deshaun will take it. Brings up the near side here for us.
Makes it about to the 27.
So excellent job. Nice return. Good field position for South. Now they're going to mark him back at 25. 1st and 10 from the 25. With 3:37 left, definitely with this quick strike offense, enough time for South to score if they can get a drive together. We're going to start out with 2 receivers on this near side and 1 wide out to the right. Man motion from the left, so real quick handoff inside. For no gain. So Puyallup's defense is definitely stiffened up against this run. Chase was making some good yards in that first quarter, and I'm not sure what the differences they made were, but certainly there's some tougher sledding here. As you can see, we have a great audience out here tonight. A lot of people in the stands.
A lot of supporters of this team. And the band and dance and cheer.
Exactly.
So 2nd and 9. Pass play, come on up.
Caught by Deshaun Keel.
Looks to be enough for a first down.
Excellent job. Again, Clock stops. South moves. Change move.
Marches up the field.
And they start the clock once the change is set, so it's running again. South does have one timeout left.
It's about 2:35 left in the second quarter. Hand off to Tyson Carter.
And then the middle with a big gain.
Picks up over 7 yards. Brings the ball over to 40. We'll bring up 2nd and 3.
2-minute warning. Wait, no, never mind. Thinking of Madden.
We have 2 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Back's going out to the left. And the quarterback's going to take off with the ball. Nice hit. Tackle by number 6, Ben Rodriguez. But not to gain a couple yards. Brings up 3rd and 1. We're down to mid 20 in the half. I think South is trying to hurry up their offense a little bit. It'll be a run up the middle, and we'll get the first down. So ball's at the 46-yard line. We're under a minute to go. South needs to kind of run an up-tempo offense for them to even get this ready to go. So back to pass. Has a receiver. Ball's thrown low, but
Intended.
his hands, but just couldn't reel it in.
Intended for number 5.
Nick Reinierson.
But would have been a great catch. Does stop the clock, so it's 50 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Another pass play.
Swatted by number 6.
That's Ben Rodriguez again for Puyallup. Makes a nice play and comes over the receiver and swats the ball before it gets there. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Looking for another pass. Goes pretty deep.
Going deep. Overthrows the receiver. So that'll bring up 4th and 10. I'm thinking South is going to punt because otherwise you're giving Puyallup the ball, and they're also a quick strike offense. So I think if I'm Chase Peterson, I might be taking a step or 2 back at the snap because the last couple have gone over his head. And that long snapping is tough to do. There's no doubt. It's one of those good horses.
Good
snap
snap
this time. Nice punt. Returner's got it coming up the right-hand side.
Tackled at about the 46.
And that was number 18, Darius Morrison.
Flags are out,
on.
though.
So we'll see what these calls are because there's multiple flags out. See if they all saw the same thing because they're about the same area. So we're going to have a personal foul against Puyallup. So that'll move the ball back, which is a good thing for South Kitsap. It's a 15-yard penalty, and they're going to mark the ball all the way back at the 29-yard line. Negates a lot of that return. So it was right about 30 seconds left. See what Puyallup decides to do with the ball. They do have 2 timeouts. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Quarterback rolls out. Overthrown.
Overthrows the receiver.
Intended for Darius Morrison.
That brings up second down and 10. There's 24 and a half seconds left in the half. Similar play rolls on out. He's going to keep it though and run. Good job by South not letting him get upfield.
Great job by Logan Anoy.
Logan did a wonderful job, kind of pushing him out, getting him out of bounds.
With 16-4 on the clock.
And I believe we had a flag down this play, so. Yeah, it looks like it's against Puyallup because they're marching backwards. That's a dead ball personal foul against the offense. That play should count then. It should have been after the play. So they march it back 15 yards. And hopefully that play counts and it'll be third down. Ball is marked at the 18-yard line.
Does not appear to be third down, so they're
going to count second down 20. So again, usually once it's a dead ball, that's after the play. Oh, they are changing it to third down.
There we go.
It's third and a long 20, maybe. Ball's on the ground. They hand it off.
Fumble.
South has it.
South has the football.
South recovers the ball on about the 12-yard line with 12 and a half seconds left. One timeout. Time to get a couple of throws to the end zone, and maybe they can pick up some points. Unfortunately, we can't see the numbers up here as to who recovered, but
good job.
So South is starting first and 10. Looks like they're about the 12, 13-yard line. Expect a couple of quick pass plays. Oh, gosh, he had somebody open coming across the middle. Didn't see the receiver. His number one target was probably on the outside, but coming across the middle, uncovered in the end zone.
8 seconds left on the clock.
So usually time for 2 more quick plays.
Second and 10.
No, pick off. This is trouble. South does an excellent job getting back and stopping him from scoring.
Picked off by number 30, Danny Keppa.
So that'll end the first half. He has a nice return, but South does not give up and stop him from scoring.
Very persistent.
You know, this is certainly the best we've seen South Kitsap play this year so far. It is 21-0 in favor of Puyallup, but again, South is doing a great job of stopping them. For halftime this evening, we'll be listening on South Kitsap's outstanding marching band. They did the anthem earlier. This will be followed by some recent video work from this year's pro video class. Enjoy the halftime. We'll be back soon for the second half.
Tonight they'll be performing 4 songs from Green Day. Bang Bang, Good Riddance, Holiday, and Good Breathing. Give it up for your South Kitsap marching band.
Security here at South is our #1 priority.
It's now been a week since we fully implemented the new security system to our school. But students are still running into reoccurring problems, especially with the pins for keypads.
The really important thing to remember is that it lasts for 5 minutes. The other really important thing to remember is to press the hashtag. I know it's a hashtag for you guys, pound key, hashtag, whatever. Press that key after your code. So it's a 4-digit code, 1, 2, 3, 4, pound.
Security is trying very hard to eliminate confusion to the student body. Not only is it new to the students, but it's also very new to staff.
It's a pain to go through all of these new changes here at South. The teachers are having the same problems opening all of these doors for these kids now interrupting our class time. But it's making our school safer.
Security has also made it a point to not allow people standing outside doors in the building. That is what the cameras are for.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
There is the north entrance, the west entrance, and the east entrance, and the south entrance. That's 4, excuse me. Every one of those entrances has got a camera with the keypad. So when you press the little call button, you're actually calling me in security, and I will pick up the phone, and on my end, I can see who you are. So when you press the call button, I will see your smiling face. You will tell me why you're here, why you're late. I may razz you a little bit, but not too much, and then I'm gonna send you to attendance to go get a tardy pass.
Even though this seems like an inconvenience with all the changes going on with our security system, our main concern is just ensuring our safety here at South. And we hope it becomes a part of everybody's daily routine, and hopefully there is no more confusion by the end of this month.
With recent events, security all over the nation is being stepped up in schools. South Kitsap is a good example of where that is happening. Even with the new security, it's still our job as a student body to keep South as safe as possible.
Okay, going with today's society, we all know that obviously there's unfortunate violence with the schools, there's unfortunate violence in businesses, etc. So with that being said, if we as students, or as even faculty for that matter, see anything that looks out of place, doesn't look to be right to you as an individual, you are to let us and another member of staff, if possible, know as soon as possible.
You guys are our biggest asset. You are all the information and all the help that we need. It doesn't matter how many cool cars or uniforms or technology the district can give us, you guys are the biggest asset. So come talk to us.
The security here is just like us, and their main priority is to keep our school safe. They always want to hear your input.
Don't be afraid to come up to any one of us or any staff members and say, even if it's something out of place, just be able to say, hey, I saw something, it didn't look right. It's better to say something than not, and have it just get reported.
Feel free to come up and talk to me whenever you like. I'm actually kind of a nice guy, so.
Our new security is here to help us, so staff and students, let's help them.
Kitsap like I love South Kitsap! You guys come to the football game. It's a high school. Let's go!
Welcome back, everyone. We're here about ready for the second half. The teams are just taking the field, starting their warm-ups. It's a beautiful night out here at Kitsap Bank Stadium, and it's just a gorgeous night for football out here in middle of October. So it is a score of 21-0 in favor of Puyallup Vikings. I'm Phil Nenninger. I'm here with Gabe Wynn. Gabe had to step out for a minute, but he'll be right back. And we're getting ready. We've got about 3 minutes to go until we have kickoff for the second half. So first half saw, 7-0 score at the end of one quarter. South Kitsap able to move the ball on the offense, come up with some turnovers on defense, and just playing their hearts out for senior night here. We have a great audience out in the stands here, fairly well packed. It's an electric crowd, and they just saw the dance team. South Kitsap has a very good dance team, very good band. A lot of student athletes and student participation in these activities. You have the football team, the AthMed staff. We have the band, of course, the cheerleaders, the dance team, the students running the concessions for various activities, the video crew. Just a lot goes into moving these productions. So just a great activity to be involved in. I'm real happy to be here with you all. If you get a chance, this is our last home game for South Kitsap this year. If you get a chance next year, I really suggest you come on out, support these student athletes, all the other students doing what they do. So, the teams are warming up, like I said. Puyallup will start the second half with the football. South Kitsap did win the toss and chose to receive, but they are definitely playing well. They recovered the ball at the end of the first half at the 13-yard line. Did throw an interception, but they've had some scoring opportunities. South Kitsap, I think, tonight, getting on the board would be one of the coach's first priorities. If they get anything on the board against a very difficult team, that would in itself would be a minor victory, and then we can go on and build off that. So we did have a couple of injuries for South Kitsap, a couple of players who won't be back. Mostly, I'd say not serious. Not serious as in it's not going to be a life-threatening or life-changing, but it looks like we had an ankle or lower leg injury for one of our linemen.
Number 52, Zoe Pangolin.
So I don't believe he'll be back tonight.
Oh, wait, he's right there, actually. He is walking across the sideline right now.
So it looks like they got him taped up, so maybe they are going to let him back. And we will see. But South is getting ready to kick off. Doing the kicking for South will be number 18, sorry. Again, we can't see the number, so we guess when we look out there.
It's all good, Phil. That's why I'm here.
But that's Chase Peterson. And
he's done a tremendous job.
He's done a great job punting the ball today. He had 2 or 3 snaps that went over his head. He's managed to track him down, get the punts off. The last one he tried to kick out of the end zone, which is not legal, but
good effort.
You got to applaud the effort, and then Puyallup did manage to pick it up and run back in. So Puyallup is at the 20, expecting, I guess, a shorter kick. So the receivers are not deep, then they get what they're looking for. But the ball is swirling out. They pick it up at the 10.
Great kick.
About all you can go, and South Kitsap does an excellent job of covering. And Puyallup will start with the ball at the 17-yard line. So obviously that was a planned action on South Kitsap's part, but they got the ball past the returners, so that was great. Bouncing around down there. So Puyallup starts with the ball. They have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single back. And they are starting with a pass, but the quarterback, they got pressure on him.
They're able to take him down.
Take him down after about a 1-yard gain. Great way to start defense. So second down 8 for Puyallup from the, it looks like just inside the 20. Another pass play coming back. Going long.
Number 18.
Oh, does a great job of reaching over the back and pick up the ball.
And he is tackled at about the
29-yard line.
29-yard line.
So a big gain for Puyallup. That was defensive back was exactly where he was supposed to be. But Darius Morrison from Puyallup reached over him, and he's very tall, and was able to pick up the ball. Let's see. He's listed as 6'3", and it would make a great play on the ball. So again, another quick out. 2 receivers in the area for Puyallup. One took the ball just about out of the other one's hands. And
caught by Cohen Cleek.
He gained about 4 yards on the. It looks like he gave him 3 yards. So, but literally 2 Puyallup players right in the same spot. So obviously someone had the wrong pattern there. Brings up 2nd and 7. Again, 3 receivers on the right-hand side. Run up the middle.
Tackle at about the 19, 18. 22-yard line, my mistake.
So it brings up 3rd and 2. So South Kitsap showing blitz coming in. Again, 3 receivers on the right. It is a quarterback keeper. Gains up about a long 3, 4, maybe short 4 yards. Takes the ball down to the 17-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Puyallup. I'm sure Puyallup wanted to come out here and score in his first possession. But it'd be great if South can shore up the defense and keep him out of the end zone. Puyallup's also kind of slowed up their offense. They're just getting the play in right now, and that's not what we saw earlier. So this is a pass play. It's complete to number 18 again.
Darius Morrison.
So that's going to be enough for a 1st down at the 3-yard line. So that's a gain of about 13 yards.
Good defense by Logan Inouye, though.
He was right on
scrapping for that ball.
You know, again, Darius is 6'3". You know, big receiver.
Logan Inouye is listed here as 5'7", so it's kind of a big difference.
Pass intended for Haas on that one. He's another 6'3" receiver for Puyallup.
Very large team.
So, pass is incomplete, brings up 2nd goal from the 4. This time it's going to be run up the middle. Oh, right up the middle. Oh, no. That's there's penalty flags. There's multiple penalty flags on the field. And we'll let them sort this out. I think there's a personal foul against South Kitsap. Coach is talking to the player right now. And we'll see what the other call is. Looks like one of them might be. I think one might be during the play, one after the play. I don't know the way the officials are talking. It's not like they're looking at waving them both off. So we'll see what happens. They may just be all sitting and redo the play. They're calling holding on the offense.
9:18 left on the clock.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. I'm not sure if they just had excessive holding on the offense. If that's what we were seeing, and the South player kind of was trying to wipe his hand off, might have been what looked like. Okay, no, appears to be.
So it was against the South Kitsap Wolves.
So I think what we had was we did have the personal foul after. So I think one was during the play and one was after the play. So it was a repeat of second down because of the holding penalty. And then they marched off the penalty that was after the play, and that brings the ball to the 6-yard line because it's half the distance to the goal. So South actually wins on that one, but one had a bigger win if we didn't get the personal foul call, obviously. So it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
9:31 left on the clock. Quarterback drops back to pass.
And lobs it out. And it's incomplete. Pass intended for number 5, Cohen Cleek. And he got ball over his head. Kind of looked like, I'm not sure if he stopped running or he and the quarterback just weren't on the same page. So that brings up 3rd and goal from the 6. There's a huge size difference in Puyallup's favor on both of the wideouts.
Against our wide receivers and our cornerbacks.
Yeah. Oh, ball's dropped. Quarterback picks it up. Throws it forward. Wow, it's a touchdown, Puyallup. That was
an astounding play.
Hopefully we get a replay of that one because you got to give him credit for that. Quarterback kept his cool. Here we go.
Quarterback gets the ball. A little bit of high snap.
Drops the snap.
Was able to recover it.
And then at the last second, just kind of lobs it to the receiver who's open because people collapsed on him. Real good job by that quarterback to keep his cool under that play. So they are trying for the extra point. Unfortunate for South, they almost had a turnover there. And South does block the extra point.
That is blocked.
Came right up the middle. They had actually two players came on up. So that'll keep the score at 27. 9:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Looks to have been Gavin Marceau, number 20.
So did a great job. He and I think it was number 51, which
Trenton George
came on up the middle and Gavin get the block. So great job. Obviously, senior night, a lot of pride here. South wants to keep the score down, and again, they'll get a chance on their offense, see if they've made some adjustments, and see if we can get some points on the board. They've been able to move the ball, so that's been great to see. So, kicking off for the Vikings will be number 3, Carter Pierce. And back for South Kitsap is number 13, Deshaun Keel, and I believe number 9.
Number 9 is Tyson Carter.
So. Again, Puyallup is currently leading the SPSL. South Kitsap, unfortunately, is
not
last in the SPSL. So,
hoping to make an upset tonight. Kick is to Tyson Carter.
He brings it on up. He's got a nice little gap.
Who gets to about
33-yard line. So great return by him. Good field position for South to start. A couple of times it went fast. They almost caught Puyallup in some defensive shifts, shifting some players and substitutions in and out. So
that's one great thing about our hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it kind of limits the substitutions. Puyallup should be, you would think, would be, kind of used to it because they run a similar style, but maybe not. So this will be run play, and
Just completely.
they really stuffed this run that after the first quarter. We're going to lose 2 yards on this play. And I'm not sure if it's a formation that they're seeing or something, but they are bringing everybody on these run plays. If it is a formation, maybe we can
Do something to stop that or hide it more.
yeah, or show it and pass it. So
Some misdirection or deception would be nice.
So South currently does not have enough players on the field. Here we go, get another receiver on the field. And they're going to start with trips to the right. So we have a timeout on the field. Now we got delay of game. So not sure why South didn't call timeout or something to stop that, but they lose 5 yards now, bring up 2nd and 17.
Yeah, this has been kind of a stressful week for the seniors because they had their SAT testing on Wednesday. Quarterback drops back to pass.
Now he's thrown to a well-covered receiver. So that's incomplete. Yeah, and that's one of those things that, obviously the SATs are extremely important. You get, you got to have your priorities right. So
Yeah. School before sports. That's
Yeah.
what my family always tells me.
Oh yeah, that's what it's so true at every level.
Yeah. Except the pro because they're pro. Hez drops back.
Yes, one come through, gets the ball off. It is caught, but it's taken down right at the line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up 4th down.
Out comes the punt team.
So back to punt number 18, Chase Peterson, and then returning is now number is that number 10 or 18?
Number 10, Jacob Hookham. Is that Holcomb?
Holcomb.
Holcomb.
And he'll get
Good
a fair
punt.
catch.
Good punt by Chase Peterson.
So it's about a 24-yard punt, and the ball will be at the 50-yard line where Puyallup will start 1st down. They'll start with trips to the left. And it's going to
Handoff pass into number 8.
Turns the corner. Oh, makes some cutback. Nice run. That's Kyle Kramer for Puyallup. And he's going to gain 9 yards on that. Brings up 2nd and 1. Same formation with 3 receivers out to the right. Quick pass. And caught by the receiver. They'll get the 1st down of this, gain of about 10 yards, and that's Cohen Cleek, number 5, was the reception. So 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line for Puyallup. Drop back for another pass. Oh, he's got an open
Deep
receiver
pass
deep.
to number 18.
And that's a touchdown, 31-yard score to
Darius
Darren
Morrison.
So Puyallup will line up for the extra point again. A last one was blocked, so let's see if South can get this one blocked. Nope, they get
Kick
this
is
one
up,
off.
and it is good.
So with 6:18 left in the third quarter, it's now 34-0 in favor of the Vikings. Again, you sit there and go, okay, this game's starting to get out of reach, but South has been able to move the ball, and hopefully they can get a drive going this time. It is a fun night out here. We do still have a good crowd out here. Good cheerleaders are active. And everybody's still pretty excited as we are at senior night. So back to receive again for South is number 9.
Number 9 is Tyson Carter.
And number 13, Dashawn Keel.
Is that number 9? Yeah, that's number 9.
Yeah, again, real difficult from being up in the booth to see these uniform numbers. All we get is a little bit of glare off these uniforms. So kicking off is number 3, Dakota Pierce. He's going to bounce to
kick is to Tyson Carter.
Tyson Carter, and Tyson takes it up, taking up the left-hand side. He's got a bit of a hole. It's done a great job.
Flag
we
is
do have
out.
A flag. Flagged at about 23 in a spot where I think we might have a block in the back or a hold. Great night here at this, again, looking at this field, we've had a lot of kids play on this field over the years, and it's really great to see a field in such good condition after, all the way through October. And
after all of soccer playing on it.
Yeah. So it is holding during the return. Now cost South 10 yards from that spot, so it's going to bring the ball all the way back to the 13-yard line. So I do have some other scores. North Kitsap has beaten North Mason 47-0. And Bremerton is beating Kingston 25-0.
Hand off to Tyson Carter with about
gained about 2 yards. Looks like he's going to get a little bit more, but let's see. Clahalia is beating Charles Wright 23-14.
It looks like Zoe is back in the game, the player that we
that's great to see. Great to see.
Just shows the dedication. I mean, if a guy is able to get hurt in the first quarter and come back in the third, ready to give everything 100%, not just give everything for the team.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, and he doesn't want to miss a single play. So another handoff. We do have a flag on the play in the backfield. So, and in defensive struggle, we have a final of Bainbridge 80, Franklin 32. So, we have Squim 33, Port Angeles 6 in the third, Yum 21, Peninsula 14 in the third. So that's the scores that are available to me right now. We'll see what this flag is, what this penalty is. It's against South Kitsap. So it's a 5-yard illegal shift penalty. So that'll bring up 2nd and 13. They do need to get the ball out to the past the 23-yard line to get first down. And they're at their own 10. So let's see what South Kitsap can do. Your man motion. And they're going to run the ball.
Another
up
flag in the
middle.
backfield.
So great
Two,
run.
two flags.
But
Multiple
we'll
flags.
We'll see what these flags are.
One is in the backfield.
And that was thrown again, kind of
Pre-snap.
Pre-snap, illegal shift again. Hopefully not, because that is enough for a first down if they stay. They are marching the ball back, so.
On offense, repeat second down. South Kitsap.
So once again, we have a illegal shift and then a sideline warning against the South Kitsap Wolves.
Yeah, the illegal shift is enforced. Sideline warning has no yardage to it, but I believe the next one would be a penalty. So that's the ball is now on the 5 and brings it second and 18. So quarterback gets back to pass.
Ball is dropped.
Receiver turned to run before the ball got there. Unfortunately, it's something you see at every level. He's like, okay, I got it. And unfortunately, Deshaun managed to drop that one. But something he normally would catch. Like I said, kind of don't think he thought he was going to be that open. But I'm sure he wishes he had that one back. So we have 3rd and 18, with the ball on the 5-yard line. You know, nice to see our receivers. I don't know if it's scheme or what it is, but they are getting open. Another pass play.
Back.
He's got plenty of time. Receiver's out of bounds anyway, so we're going to be punting from our own end zone. They do get about the normal punt yardage to punt from, but
a lot of pressure on Chase Peterson.
Well, we've had high snaps. If we get another high snap, he may wind up stepping backwards out of the end zone to catch this one because his feet are right there. So hopefully we get a good snap and good kickoff.
Good snap.
Barely gets the kickoff. Fair catch called. So it'll be off ball at the South Kitsap 39, but he did a good job of getting it off. So, nice 34-yard punt, no return. So we have 4:36 left. Puyallup will start with the ball, 1st and 10 at the South Kitsap 39-yard line. And the defense needs to stiffen. Again, we're not getting together on offense. We're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. Illegal shift penalties are just things that you can't have at this time of the season. So
quarterback pass.
It will be incomplete. Pass intent for number 17, Justin Haas. This is a handoff and around
to number 2.
So that's Ethan Stewart. And he gains about 7-yard line. 7 yards, moves ball to the 32-yard line. Steps out of bounds.
There's about 4 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock. Vikings 34, Wolves 0.
Another pass play, quarterback gets nobody open, getting some pressure. South does a great job, and they drop him for a sack.
That sack is by Ethan Fregoso.
Good job by the secondary getting the coverage, making the quarterback pull the ball down. And great job by the line finishing it off. So I'll bring up 4th down. They're at the 35-yard line. They need to get down to 29 to get the first down. Here's another pass play.
Good defense by Logan. Illinois once again.
And turnover and down. So South defense does another great job. Stacks it up, and South will get the ball at the 35-yard line. So this is the first home game we've had where we have not been into a running clock situation to start the second half. South kind of needs to get another score on the board to keep that from happening. So let's see if we can do that. We'll start with two receivers on the right side, one over on the left. Tight end's kind of over to the right. Single back. Pass play. Back's open. But ball's kind of thrown a little bit low and he can't get to it. So I'll bring up 2nd and 10. So South getting the play inside line again. A little bit slower than what we're used to.
Something I've noticed that our team is starting to do lately is they're starting to mix up their plays more often. Because at the first half, I noticed that they were doing a lot of run play. Now they're incorporating a lot more variety into the plays. Pass is dropped by number 12, Alec Johnson.
No, unfortunately, our receivers are having a little bit of issue holding on to the ball. Ball's getting there a lot of times, but not sure what's going on here. It's something we don't usually see. So, two receivers far to the right, one to the left. Tight end's over on the right side too. 3rd and 10. Getting some pressure up the middle.
Interception.
We do have a flag on the play.
It was intercepted by number 15,
That's
Isaac Clark.
So he brings the ball back to the 5-yard line, but like I said, there is a flag on the play, and the flag was thrown before the turnover. So
hopefully,
it's holding against South Kitsap.
It's holding on South.
So I would assume the Puyallup will take the ball. So there's a replay kind of showing what the interception. So it will be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for Puyallup. Again, South defense has to hold up here, and we've put ourselves in some holes on these turnovers, and we've been able to have a goal line stand or two, but they've also scored a couple times, so we'll see where we go. Oh, without help. Puyallup start there. I'm not sure what their linemen thought. I didn't think they were even set. He jumped across the line, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. Those are the sorts of penalties that drive a coach nuts. So the first play is going to be a handoff. Carrying the ball is number 8, Kyle Kramer. And he gains about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd goal from the 7.
Quarterback drops back to pass. A lot of pressure.
And it's caught in the end zone by Kyle Kramer, number 8, for another touchdown. South did a great job getting some pressure, but they lost the running back when he released. So one of the places that happens, again, kind of all levels. So that brings score to Puyallup 40 to Wolves 0 with the try for point coming.
Hopefully, again, we can block another kick.
Kicks up, and it is good.
Good.
So with 2:56 left in the third quarter, it is 41-0 in favor of Puyallup Vikings. Again, kind of knew this was going to be a tough game coming on in. We knew this was a good team. They're number one in our league. And the first half, both really looked impressive and starting to kind of lose a little bit here in the second half. You know, when you get behind, you tend to start to press a little bit and
start to try to do too much, to not allow like the team to do everyone else's job.
Yeah, well, you know, the other thing is, as a coach, I didn't care if I lost by 40 or if I lost by 4. Yeah, it's still a loss, so.
Right.
I give him credit for getting out there and trying to get the ball thrown a little bit longer and trying to get some plays in.
I can respect that I can respect the offensive coordinator for trying to get more like you could say risky plays, because they could just run the ball down every time and kill the clock as much as they can, so that way the game could be over faster. But they're really trying. They're really trying. I was trying to think of a different word, but trying. But
so here's the kick. A little bit more of a squib kick. And Chase does pick it up.
Tyson
picks up rather and brings it back up to about the 20. So not a bad return considering he lost it at first.
He was hitting the head really hard though.
Now hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
So we are 40 points or more difference in the second half, which in Washington State football means high school football, you do have a running clock. So the clock will stop on timeouts and scores. It does not stop on change of possessions or out of bounds or incomplete passes. So that's why you see the clock running at this point. So handoff
to
So they'll bring up second down 10 after no gain. Seeing a couple new players out there for Puyallup. A lot of saying, but looks like they made 1 or 2 substitutions at least. Don't know if that's their normal subs or not. So there's another pass play, and it is picked off, and it's going to go in the end zone.
Picked off by number 30. That is
Danny Julie LaCapa. Here's a replay.
Has drops back to pass and
kind of stares him down. I think he was just looking at the quarterback's eyes the whole way, saw where the ball was going, and picked that off and brings it on in. So brings the score to 47-0 with the try for point coming. So let's see if we can get this blocked.
Kick is up and it is good.
So with 1:08 left in the third quarter, that'll bring it to 48-0 in favor of Puyallup. Don't know if you recall this, Gabe, but I think it was 3 years ago. The game was at Puyallup, and the Puyallup quarterback actually set a state passing record for putting up 10 touchdowns against South Kitsap. And you sit there and go, oh, what a game, you know. But South only lost by just over a touchdown. I think they lost by 10 points. It was not a defensive struggle that game either. You know, just that's when our offense was really kind of clicking. But we just couldn't get the defense to hold anybody.
Was that when we had COC?
Yeah, I think so. But not one of those records you want your school to hold is, you know, having a number of touchdowns scored against you.
Yeah.
Passing, but,
At least we're in the record books.
looks like we have a new kicker, at least.
Number 34, I believe.
So that would be Hayden Lovett. He's a sophomore. So they are getting some new players in. I see some pretty white jerseys in there, too. Some very bright ones. So Puyallup is definitely getting some other players off their bench. So here's the kick. Nice, high, fairly deep kick. So again, South will bring it out, get the ball out at the 25-yard line. So excellent return. And South will start from there. So again, the clock keeps running. It doesn't stop while South, the ball gets set after the kick. So we have under a minute left to go in the third quarter. It could very likely be the last play. We might get one more off. And then it'll be a short fourth quarter. So we do start with run.
Gets to about the 31, 30.
So that's a gain of 6. Nice job blocking up front by South line. So that'll bring up 2nd and 4. And again, see a lot of, Puyallup has a lot of substitutions in there. A lot of new numbers. And that is the end of the third quarter. So Puyallup puts a bunch of points on the board in the third quarter through some defensive scores, and you know it is 48-0 at the end of 3. So South has done a real good job of staying with them at the first half, but again, just kind of getting overpowered a little bit here in the third quarter. So if you're looking at this field, it is a multi-purpose field. We do play soccer on this field, and you got to hand it to Kitsap Bank for supporting the school district and getting this field, because
the field we had before was
it was unplayable basically. Come this time of year, they literally could not hold any soccer games. They could not, you know, I forget where the women's soccer team wanted to play in, but
it was not fun.
No, it just literally was not playable.
It was unsafe, too. I remember my brother coming home with twisted ankles, knees all busted. I'm like, hey, Nolan, what happened? And he's like, oh, South Kitsap High School's football field.
Yeah. So South does have the ball, 2nd and 5.
Hands it off.
And it's a run up, and he's going to get the first down. So brings the ball up to the 42-yard line. It will be 1st and 10.
Number 26, that is Matthew Burns, one of our seniors.
We get another handoff here. Very similar play. Not quite the yards, but it does pick up almost 4. So going to be 2nd and long 6. Let's call it 7 yards. And the ball is at South Kitsap 40.
Motions to the right side.
Another handoff cuts back up the middle. Nice job. Brings the ball up to the 49-yard line for another South. Gets that first down. So South is getting that drive going.
That running clock is still going, though, so.
Still hear the student section going nice and loud. Fun to hear them and supporting their teammates, just, schoolmates here, so. So that run will be pick up about 1.
To Xavier Richardson.
So coaches normally spend the fourth quarter, if it's like this, trying to get the seniors all some playing time, in their last home game. Oh. That looks like it was supposed to be a handoff, but ball almost went over quarterback's head. Does a good job hanging on to it and just gets what he can out of it, which is
back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, but that's better than a loss. So I bring up 3rd and 8. Ball's on the Puyallup 49-yard line. We are going to try to pass. Up,
ball
drop
is
the
loose,
ball.
but we recover.
So that is a loss of about 10 yards on the play.
Now comes the punt team.
So Jacob Holcomb is back again for Puyallup, and Pearson is number 18 is punting for South Kitsap. That good snap. Oh, almost blocked him. Might have gotten a finger on it. No. Ball's down at 35-yard line. I think if he'd let it go, it would have kept rolling a bit. So. But South has to be careful. They're getting real close to blocking those punts. But again, on a change of possession, the clock's not going to stop, so the clock is still running. We're already down to 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Puyallup does still have starting quarterback out and running back. Great job. Pass out to number 5. That's Colin Cleek, but South Kitsap does a great job hanging on to him. No gain on the play. Puyallup does look like this, pretty much looks like the number 1 offense still on the field. It's 4A ball. You can't really deny this, but
good tackle by Logan Anoy again.
Gain of 5. I have to admit, 7 minutes left in the game. I think I might be getting some of my second string in my offense. You never know when you're going to need them. I'm one of those. If your second string scores on our first string, that's, good for them. But when it's still your first string and you're up by 48, I think it's time to think about starting to pull some guys, Coach. But they're definitely slowing the game down. I'll give them that much. So it's 3rd down. Ball's caught. And the receiver's going. It's Cleek again with the catch, and he's going to gain about, looks like 12 yards. So brings the ball to the 48-yard line of South Kitsap. 1st and then Puyallup. Puyallup's a little disorganized. It's a good thing Puyallup's not ready to snap the ball because they had nobody covering 2 of the receivers. So coming back on in, it is a handoff. South needs a little bit better tackling up there in the line and would have stopped him at the line of scrimmage. Instead, he breaks on through and gets about 8 yards. So it brings up 2nd and 2 from the 40. And Puyallup winds up calling timeout. So that will stop the clock.
At 5:28.
And the score is 48-0 in favor of the Vikings. So, again, kind of third quarter, South Kitsap started to fall apart a little bit, gave up a bunch of quick scores, and that's what kind of broke this game open. First half, they looked real good. So as a coach, you have to sit there and go, you know, here's what we did well, here's what we need to work on. But at least it wasn't one of these games that was 28-0 in the first quarter, you know, 42-0 at halftime. So
Exactly.
And again, this is a good team. This is
A high caliber team.
Yep. Not a weak opponent that we're playing against. So it looks like Puyallup is bringing in a bunch of substitutions in the second string right now. New quarterback, new running back, new receivers, and looks like a new line actually. And that kind of shows. First snap is fumbled on the handoff. Recovered by number 12.
The quarterback.
The quarterback, which is Luke Holcomb. He's a sophomore, 6'4" sophomore. He's a
big boy.
Yep, he's a good-sized young man. Again, for a sophomore, his running back is a senior, 5'6" senior.
Good toss.
Nice throw on out to number 33.
Yes, I believe 30. 33, yeah.
So that's Chance
Bartleson.
I'm sorry, folks, I don't have my reading glasses on. So he's also a sophomore. Again, if your sophomore team goes down and scores against our starting defense, they've earned it. So another pass out the other side. That's caught by number 81, Johnny Espy, 5'6" sophomore. So they still proceed to move the ball down the field. That's a gain of 4 yards. They get three receivers to the right. Here's a run up the middle by number 23. He's the senior. Michael Wachowitz the third. He's the 5'6", 165-pound senior. Getting a carry. Their line's doing a good job. You know, you can see they're all clean white shirts. Doing a good job blocking for this running back and quarterback. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1. 3 receivers to the right. Quarterback moves the running back off to the right. And
there is a flag.
And again, the clock continues to run. Flag against South Kitsap. That'll result in a first down for Puyallup without even snapping the ball. So under 3 minutes left to go in the game at this point.
Still with that running clock.
So Puyallup coach is taking their time getting the play into the team here. It's another handoff, looks like. So that brings the ball up to the South Kitsap 17-yard line, gain of 5. That was again 23, Michael Wachowicz, the third, with the run. High snap, handled by the quarterback.
Pitch is off to the running back.
He's going to get inside the 10, down to about the 7. That's again Wachowicz, Michael Wachowicz the third, with the run. So it'll be first and goal from about the 9, with a minute and 15 seconds left to go in the game. Again, I'm one of these people, there's a lot of people who sit there and say, why isn't he just taking victory formation, kneeling down? I'm more of the nature of this 4A football. He's using his third string quarterback, second, third string quarterback. These kids have worked hard. They should get to play too. So another high snap. Handoff inside. It's going to lose just a little bit of yardage. More substitutions coming on. 25 seconds left, so this should be the last play of the game, barring a score. So another handoff. Ball down to 6, brings up third down. 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1, game.
So South Kitsap's next game will be at Olympia next Friday night. South did a real good job in the first quarter. Decent job in the whole first half before they kind of lost it in the third quarter and lose 48-0 to the Puyallup Vikings. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We'd also like to thank the students of the video program here at South and made this television program possible. Again, final score, South Kitsap Wolves 0, Puyallup Vikings 48. So long and good evening from South Kitsap High School.